Game ka ba uli para sa isang adventure? Yes, we're so back and this time we're sharing with you our experiences sa Negros Oriental. May food trip at syempre, amazing views and even more amazing stories to tell. We're looking back at this journey we had a few months back at may mga may share kami ng mga must-visit places and definitely things that you should know. So stoked to share our experiences sa Negros Oriental as we traveled to a few towns sa lalawigang ito. Welcome to vlog number 6, and for the first stop of our vlog, we'll be visiting San Jose and Valencia. Maaga pa lang nasa NAIA Terminal 3 na kami. We rode our favorite airline, Cebu Pacific, known for their low fare, great value. As usual, friendly ang kanilang staff and we felt safe in the entirety of our almost 2 hours flight to Simbulan Airport in Dumaguete City. As we arrived in Simbulan Airport, medyo mataas na yung araw that warmly welcomed us. Ito nga palang first ever flight ko to a local airport. Kaya't nagpapaalala ako, tara at explore natin ang Pilipinas bago muna ang ibang bayan.
Hi, ma'am!
Hey guys! We're here na at Dumaguete!
As we exited the airport, nag-aantay na rin sa amin ang transport services ni Pierre Fritz. The group decided to have breakfast first at Alimyon Kapihan in the neighboring town of San Jose. The travel time took about 30 minutes and along the way, we got more and more excited dahil sa mga sights na aming nakita. And after 30 minutes, we reached our first destination, Alimyon Kapihan. Located at the coastal town of San Jose, this cafe is known for their Visayan delicacies at an affordable price. Napakaganda rin ang location nito since mataas siya. Kitang-kita on a clear day ang nearby island province of Cebu. Dahil sa untouched landscape filled with native trees, you will be one with nature, ika nga. Here, you can escape with the hustle and bustle of the city. Medyo spotty internet connection, so this is one of those best places you want to visit right away if you want to go off the grid. At syempre, di namin pinalagpas ang pagkakataong tikman na kagad ang native delicacy na budbud with tsokolate. Essentially, suma na isasaw-saw mo sa tsokolateng gawa sa tableya.
See that deep
Oreo.
Talaga namang napakasarap at chocolatey ng budbud pang wrap up ng almusal. Kaya try nyo ring bisitahin ito pag nakarating kayo ng Negros Oriental. Susunod, tara at pasyalan naman natin ang isang kakaibang paraiso. Isang natural waterfall sa gitna ng Red River Valley, ang Pulang Bato Falls. We jumped back on the road and this time, 40 minutes naman ang biyahe papunta sa aming next destination, sa kasunod na bayan ng Valencia. On the way pa lang, kita ng pupulang bato na dulot ng oxidation o pangangalawang gawa na rin ng geothermal activity ng kalapit na Mount Palinis. Habang papalapit kami, nakita namin ang isang side ng bundok na naglalabas ng usok. Pansin pa namin na parang amoy bulok na itlog sa paligid nito. Turns out, ito pala ay sulfuric gases na sinasabing di maganda para sa kalusugan ng tao. Gayunpaman, pwede itong maging source of energy kapag nagkaroon ng geothermal plants na mag-harvest dito. Matapos ang ilang minuto, we arrived at the Pulang Bato Waterfalls. May parking spaces para sa mga magdadala ng sasakyan o di kayo magrerenta ng habal-habal. Sa mga nagbabalak magstay ng matagal, pwede ring mag-rent ng cottages in the area, pwedeng mag-picnic, and of course, mag-swimming. May isang footbridge na siyang magdudugtong sa cottage area sa mismong talon. From here, you can see the majestic view of the falls in which cold water flows. Mag-ingat lang sa susuoting damit dahil nagmamansya ang kalawang kahit di mo hawakan ang mapupulang bato. Di rin nire-rekomendang tikman o inumin ng tubig dito although accidentally kong natikman ito at lasang kalawang talaga. okay ka na dun, pwede ring lumipat sa isa pang katabing falls na hindi naman na mapula. Dito, mas malamig ang tubig at mas malinis rin. Lumublog na rin ako, medyo mas malalim lang talaga sa gitna. We also visited the nearby Red Rock Hot Springs Resort naman a few days later. Dito, natural ang init ng tubig na maganda sa katawan. Here, we had more fun since lahat kami lumublog na. Despite the rain, nag-enjoy ang lahat. The place also serves good food. Although malas lang din talaga, brown out pagpunta namin. We just made the most out of our situation. We saw more scenic and picturesque places as we hopped to Tierra Cafe. Dito naman, not only you'll have nice coffee and desserts, you'll also have a luxurious place to stay and explore. May Greek-inspired buildings dito, including the lighthouse, which gives you a 360-degree view of the nearby environs. Meron ding isang mini glass walkway for you to see the view beneath the area. We had to take precautions kasi tuloy ang ulan when we explored the place. In fact, may nadulas pa nga sa amin going down the lighthouse. Still, recommended ko yung strawberry cake nila. Yummy for a guy who loves strawberry. For now, this wraps up the first part of our vlog number 6, which focused on the towns of San Jose and Valencia in Negros Oriental. Sa atin namang part 2, tutuklasin natin ang isang kakaibang atraksyong magbibigay buhay sa mga pahina ng kasaysayan. Abangan ang susunod na kabanata. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our latest contents. Hanggang sa muli, ito si Wald Santos. Kasama nyo sa biyahe ng buhay, showcasing the beautiful province of Negros Oriental.